I'm going to show you exactly what they did back in the old days and why these houses held up like they did. Now you see that the brackets along there, that timber stay all the way up there. Well, that was all mortised in. You'll see here it's all mortised in, you know, all done by hand. And you know, nowadays they just use a metal strap, bang bang, and that's finished. All the doors were handmade. Now, one of the big issues that I have with these builders now is, if you notice here, you see that white there? They're actually priming the bottom edges of these timbers. When you put two hardwood timbers together, and no matter what paint you put on it, there will be a stain that comes out, and that's an oil-based primer that they've used. You see that stay across there? Look at that. Look at this header up here. Now I don't know what size timber that is, but it's big. You couldn't buy that timber nowadays. It'd be just impossible to buy it. Just impossible. The quality that goes into these places are amazing. This here is something that we can do, that builders can do, when they put hardwood down, or even anything, you know. This is to stop the rot. This is one of the reasons that these houses are still here so many years later, because without this primer on the bottom edges or on the back facing edges that they fit, it's screwed. Just look at the timber work that's in these places here. The door there, for example, all been handmade. Look at that. They didn't have, you know, they just had saws. That's it. And look at the size of the timber that they're using here. That's crazy. How awesome is that? I mean, you just can't buy that timber. You just can't buy it. You know, look at the size of the timber up here. And you see how they've mortised all those in. I don't know all the official words for it, but it's pretty awesome. You know, I reckon it is. That's my opinion. I think what we're doing nowadays is just crap. It's just crap. I don't know how good the light is in here, but let's have a look at this stuff here. I mean, that's all dressed, but it's beautiful timber. I mean, absolutely beautiful. I've got a couple of these pieces if someone wants them. They're sitting up in the loft up there. This masonite, you know, they stopped using it. They use fibros. Masonite, that's crazy stuff. It just lasts forever. Now, standard, this side attached, sheets back to back. I mean, absolutely. Look at the door. Look at that door. Now, the size of this flooring even, like, this flooring's pretty spectacular, I think. It's not the real wide stuff. This is cypress pine here that I'm standing on now. And this is all cypress as well. But what they've done is they've put hardwood down on the side. Very practical. So they can take hits. Hardwood's indestructible. And then they got the pine on here. The cypress pine. These steps. Now the steps, I just bought some steps. It cost me $600. They're opened up. I put 5-6 coats of paint on. I've done everything to them. Look at these. 60, 70, 80 years old. Still look brand new. Bloody amazing. This is all cypress along here. This is obviously an added extra. But yeah, what they do, you know, it's just I think it's amazing. But anyhow, I thought I'd show you the difference between our, well, here's another good example. Look at this. This is all mortised in. I mean, crazy. Like, up there, it's all mortised in, look. There. So that's how they did their windows, top and bottom. We just don't get anything like that now. Look at that. And it's all hand done. These nails are this bloody long, some of them. They drive them in with a hammer, not with a bloody nail gun, a hammer. All these have been driven in with a hammer. They haven't used a nail gun. So every nail you see is a hammer. This door here, it's seen better days, but the size of the timbering that's in these doors. Outside light switches, look at that. That is incredible timber. So now, just thought you'd be interested in that, so I'll catch us later. Bye.